Have you ever wondered how far back in history men were holding in their feelings? In Genesis chapter 45, Joseph finally makes himself known to his 12 brothers. The 12 brothers he was sending back and forth from country to country just for fun. I mean, part of it was to bring back his younger brother, Benjamin, his only full brother, because his father had children with many different women. I mean, that's all chill in the Old Testament. They're like, who cares? That's what guys do. But the whole time, Joseph's just holding those feelings in. There's a chapter like before 45 where he excuses himself to a room to cry. He just goes and weeps and then he comes back. But when his brothers come to him a second time, he sends them home and he sends them back. When they come to him again, he sends everybody out of the room. He literally says, "Have everyone leave my presence." Those are the actual words out of the Bible. And then he wept so loudly that the Egyptians heard him and Pharaoh's household heard about it. So it was so loud it echoed through the walls. The other Egyptians heard it and they all told each other, and it spread like wildfire through the Egyptian palace or wherever the Pharaoh stays. And they spend all this time like crying and hugging. I mean, I guess they're better at it in this age and this culture than we are today. I said in the long form version of this video, like, don't be afraid to cry, guys. It's okay. It's okay to be sad. You might be like, well, girls don't actually like it when you cry. You know, I tried crying once and then a girl left me. Well, good. I mean, you shouldn't be with someone like that anyway. Why would you want to be in a relationship where you had to stuff all your emotions on the inside? It literally raises the cortisol levels in your body. Stress is not good for you. That's basically what they do. He sends them back to Canaan again, and he says, leave all your stuff there. There's so many like little details I didn't know were in the Bible. Leave all of your stuff. Don't even bring it with you. Just come back. He gives them carts, literally gives them carts with wheels. I don't know how they got wheels so fast. There's only been a few generations of people, and they invented wheels already. He goes, cart your families back, and I'll just give you all the best stuff we have in Egypt. He says, that's not me. Like, I'm not even paraphrasing there. Because the best of all of Egypt will be yours. Genesis chapter 45, verse 20. So they bring him back. Jacob is stunned. That's Joseph's father. He's also named Israel for some reason. So they talk about the sons of Israel, which I always thought meant like a society of people, like the citizens of Israel. They're literally talking about the man Israel, also known as Jacob, his sons, his 12 sons. And now they're all carting their stuff back. It ends with Israel saying, I'm convinced. My son, he doesn't believe him at first. He goes, that's crazy talk. He's been dead for 13 years. You told me he got torn apart by animals. You showed me his colorful coat full of blood. Yeah, none of that was true. So he said, okay, I'll go to Egypt. I'll go see him before I die. I mean, they lived until, with the average age, the average lifespan of a human being has come down. It was like, I don't know, it was in the 900s at the beginning of Genesis. And now it's like 120 to 150. And people are dying pretty young now. But we know that Jacob has some time to go see his son. And you know what? He kind of, honestly, I think he got what he deserved. I know it's terrible to say. I don't think anyone deserves to think that their child has died. Like there's nothing really that anyone can do to deserve that. But Jacob was like a terrible person up until this point. He just made every single decision he made was selfish or like hurt someone else. We name people Jacob today. I said it in an earlier video, but like, he's seen as this guy of like renown and like someone who's loved from the Bible. He's not a good guy. Like I don't like that he had to go through thinking that his son had died. Like that sucks. I don't think anyone should have to go through that. But it's not like he was a good guy. That doesn't suddenly mean we feel bad. I mean, we can feel bad for him. Like the empathy is still like valid. It doesn't excuse all the terrible things that he did prior to that. You can't just be like, it's okay, Jacob. It's not okay. It's not okay, man. Sorry that happened to you, but everything you did wasn't okay. These are distinctions. Why is everything just black and white? That person's good, that person's bad. No, those were terrible things they did, and they stay that way. They're not redeemed because they had a bad thing happen to them. Maybe you could redeem yourself in other ways. I don't know. That's a different debate. Just because something bad happens to you doesn't mean you're erased of all the horrible things you've done to others. Jeez. Sorry, I got off on a bit of a rant there.